I'm going to make a miniature, almost mess-free monoprint that I can do in my sketchbook just as kind of a practice. They can also be done on regular drawing paper or print paper for effect. Thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to the Art Project. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget. So I'm going to need a card, some copy paper, some oil pastels, and my sketchbook. I'm also going to need some tape and a utility knife. First, I fold the copy paper in half. Then I'm going to take the playing card and place it in the center and trace it. Then I'm going to get a utility knife, open the piece of paper up, and cut the playing card shape out of it. I don't want to cut it out of both sides. I only want to cut it out of one side. This is going to create sort of a border to keep the monoprint nice and clean. Fold it back up. Then I'm going to trace the copy paper so that I see where the window's at. And then I'm going to color that with two different colors of oil pastel. You can do 3 colors or however you want to do it, but I didn't want straight black. I wanted to kind of mix some black and red together to get a more beautiful black and kind of set a little bit of a tone in my drawing. I did not do black solid all over. I used the black sparingly to kind of mix the red together. It looks pretty dark, but up close you can see the red through it and some. And then I went back over it with the red to mix the black and the red together better. I'm going to take a couple pieces of masking tape and tape it down into my sketchbook, kind of line it up with the crease in my sketchbook. And then I'm going to proceed to draw on it. You can actually see the oil pastel, where the oil pastel is at, through the copy paper. So I know where to draw it. And I'm just going to kind of do a quick little face. A lot of students are kind of scared to do faces. I don't do great faces, but I don't think anybody really judges me on how well I can do faces or not. And so I just kind of go for it. They're not as great as some artists are at doing faces, but it gets the point across. And I think it's a little bit more powerful than some other things that we could draw that don't have any emotion or feelings. So I'm going to fill it in. It works out great because where you apply a little bit of pressure, you get a light mark, and where you apply a lot of pressure, you get a dark mark. And so I just kind of build my drawing up the same way I do a normal drawing. I build my monoprint up the same way I do a normal drawing, and it translates onto the other page as it's transferring. I'm going to fill in my background. I like to have some exciting marks. I don't want to fill the entire thing in completely full and black. I want to leave my mark showing a little bit, so I do scribble a lot. Fill in some of the shadows around the eyes, and then use the background to make the subject pop out. Another great thing about this is you can lift it up and see what you've done and then lay it back down and fix it if you need to. You can kind of double check it. I decided that you can't really see the bottom of the format, so I'm going to add a little bit of shading to the bottom of the shirt. I didn't like how crisp it was, so I'm kind of going over it again and making my lines a little bit more random and wispy. Had a kind of a oil pastel booger there that I was trying to get off. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and share on your favorite social media platform. Go make some art.